Ladies and gentlemen, it is always a difficult time whenever a relationship ends. It's always a difficult thing to deal with. I never like to see it happen. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much I hate the person. I hate seeing relationships end. It's just something I hate. As black-hearted as you may think that I am, I personally think it is a deep tragedy when two people who loved each other just suddenly stop loving each other, even if it's for a very good reason or something as trivial and petty as I caught him looking at another woman, or caught her looking at another man. I don't care what the reasoning is. Whenever love ends, to me, it's a tragedy because love is something that's so powerful that it can overcome even the greatest of obstacles. I truly believe love is passion, it's fire. It's something that when two people encounter it, it's a feeling that they never want to let go, but they let all these trivial, insignificant things get in the way of this love when they know that love could indeed conquer it all. But it's all the bullshit that infiltrates the love that makes it weaker and weakens its very core, and it just evaporates, and you never find it again until you find somebody else and you feel that feeling of love and that feeling of passion and fire once again. And then maybe it evaporates again. Maybe you stick with that love for the rest of your life. I think it's a tragedy when it ends. Even somebody as cold-hearted as me. Especially if it is a top YouTube star, it's even worse. Just that fact alone, just the fact that he is a very top YouTube star makes this fact, it increases it tenfold. I mean, Shane Dawson, okay. Well, when I first heard of this, my first thought was, wow. I didn't even know that this guy had a girlfriend. I didn't know he was available. I didn't know he was on the market. I didn't know he was pursuing anybody romantically. I didn't think anyone else was pursuing him romantically. I mean, I know he's got a lot of girls that think he's the hottest shit on the planet, mostly 12 to 15-year-old girls still trudging their way through junior high and early high school. But hey, girls nonetheless, right? I mean, I knew he had a bunch of girls looking at him, and maybe possibly guys, too. I mean, have you seen his haircut? I mean, okay, let's not go there in this video. I'm trying to give the guy some props here, okay? Just bear with me. I'm going to give the guy some credit. Giving the devil his due. After that thought, I watched the video, and, something he said struck me as very powerful, as very inspiring to me. So inspiring that I need to take a drink to compose myself. Something he said that I shouldn't be making this video. That was just so profound to me. He just came right out and said, I shouldn't be making this video. That's perseverance right there. That is spitting in the face of adversity and saying, I'm going to do it. Consequences be goddamned, I'm going to do it. And then he said, I'm going to regret making this video. That right there is spitting in the face of humility. He doesn't care if he gets embarrassed. He doesn't care if this shames him. He doesn't let regret hold him down. Inspiration from such an unlikely source, if you ask me. I mean, such inspiration from such a man. Someone that I used to derogate so often. I mean, and all of this comes, the relationship ending and the fan outcry, the outpouring of support comes from such a pathetic person. What are you really aiming to do here, Dawson? Okay, you're not going to watch this video, I know, but I'm just going to keep saying Dawson because it makes me feel somewhat special. It makes me feel somewhat better that I have the illusion of actually talking to you. Because if I were actually talking to you face to face, I would have you in utter tears in 10 seconds with utter rationality and logic. So I'm just going to, okay, what are you trying to do here? You said you shouldn't be making the video. You said you're going to regret it, so what do? You make the video anyway. Does that not just prove how inept you truly are? And not only that, does that not prove the ineptitude of your fans that keep buying this horse shit? Not one single comment I've seen out of the deluge of comments coming to your aid saying, oh my God, coddling you. Oh my God, it's so awful. Not a single one called you out, except from one from maybe the Archfiend saying, wow. You said it, you shouldn't be making the video, so why are you making the video? And speaking of comments from fans, I know I have a lot of shit to say about your sycophantic little followers, and I know people sense a little bit of hypocrisy with me when I'm trying to make it seem like I don't have any sycophantic followers. I never said that. I'm just saying my fans tend to be a little bit brighter than your fans, irrespective of their age. Okay. This is just pure comedy. Dear Shane, please, things will be better. We're here. I know you must be really sad, and I really understand, but please never give up on anything. And I'm so happy that you were so open with us. That you were so open with us. To be honest, I'm 14. Oh my God, really? To be honest, I'm 14, okay, and I've been dating my BF for a year and 3 months, and I have no idea what I would do without him. But I know that if something did happen, we would still be friends. Just never not be friends with the ex-GF. I know things would be weird at first, but I'm sure things will get better. That's the best advice these people can give you? Shane, do you ever feel like just breaking out of this contrived character of yours and just shunning these people, saying, fuck you all, you're idiots? Do you ever just feel that burning rage within you to ever do that? No, you don't, because you enjoy their money. I'm sorry. Keep your head up, Shane. I'm 13, and I don't know much about relationships. No, actually, you just said I'm 13 and started giving some diatribe about relationships. The part about knowing nothing about relationships I had to throw in because these 11 to 15-year-olds actually think they know a damn thing about love. Who the hell would break up with you, Shane? You're amazing. There's about 30 of these comments on here saying, you're so amazing. I can't imagine anybody who would break up with you. Yeah, it's so convenient when you love somebody and you're a big fan of them for so long and so deeply ingrained with everything about them. It's just so hard to find anything wrong with them, and that is dangerous right there. When you become so infatuated with someone that you're willing to overlook their shortcomings. You're willing to overlook the things that just might make them a little bit unsavory to you. Isn't that dangerous? I would hope that even somebody who is obsessed with me would be able to see my shortcomings, would be able to open me up, throw me on a table, and separate the good from the bad, and always keep the bad in the back of their mind. Because the bad, as much of an outlook, as much of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Optimistic person I try to be, I do know that the bad sometimes outweighs the good. And I hope any of you who may be obsessed with me can look at the bad in front of my good and always remain cautious. But no, it's a Shane Dawson suckathon here. I'll forever be by your side. You can always lean up. Do you think he gives a shit about you people individually? When's the last time you saw him reply to comments individually one by one? I know I'm not always good with replying them because, yeah, I do have outside things to do. But for people to actually trick themselves into thinking that he cares about these individual people being by his side, oh my God. I'm sorry, I would help, but I've never had a boyfriend and probably never will. See, that's good, Shane. You also have the self-deprecating fans to lean on to make yourself look that much better. Isn't that always nice to come back to? Hey, Shane, I watch your videos a lot, and I have to say they're really funny. The best way you can handle it is to be with people who make you happy. You're, spelled wrong, of course. You're going to think about her a lot. I know I've never been in a relationship before. I'm only 12, but that's really the hardest part, and your heart is going to hurt. Sent from Shane Dawson TV's app, Facebook app. Oh my God. Okay, so what we're seeing here is nothing. That's it. We're seeing nothing. What was the point of uploading that video when you know your fans are not going to be able to make you feel better? Sure, their overall outpouring of support for you might make you feel just a modicum, wee little smidgen better, but really, this kind of advice, this isn't advice. Dr. Phil gives better advice than this, for Christ's sake, and that's saying a lot now. Come on. I expect advice like this from I don't even know who to expect advice like that from. That's just awful. My 5-year-old cousin gives me better advice. Okay, that's about something completely different. That's about Skyrim. He's already better at video games than me. But come on, goddammit, tell us the truth. Why did you really upload the video? Was it for the sheer humanity and to revel in all of the tears and the smiles and comments of joy from your fans? Or was it just to make another dollar? That's probably what it was in the end. And you know what? Hey, at least if you really did break up with somebody, at least you can see that ex-girlfriend no matter how awful she was to you, no matter how nauseating the relationship may have been. You can see her as a cash cow now. Isn't that great? See, not all of us have that benefit. You know, when we have an ex-girlfriend, we leave them. They might take some of our shit, destroy it, maybe set something on fire in the lawn, write our name on the window in a very disparaging manner, burn us in an effigy. They may take all of our clothes, cut our credit cards in half. They may chop our penises off. They may do a whole lot of despicable things. But at least you, Mr. Crying, Whining, Sniveling Shane Dawson, have one thing that you can take positively out of this relationship, and that is you can use her as a cash cow, which is what you're doing now. So stop crying, stop whining, tell your fans to stop crying and whining, and grow the fuck up!